Law enforcement officers across the state already are examining the potential impacts of the Supreme Court's order to release 46,000 California prisoners. Shasta County Sheriff Tom Beccaro is dedicating his time to making sure this order is implemented properly. As Action News reporter Britt Carlson joins us now to explain, he and the California State Sheriff's Association have their work cut out for them. Britt.
Yeah, Kira, there are a lot of systemic issues law enforcement needs to address, and at the root of it all is a lack of state funding.
It is bad news, and especially in a cash-strapped county like Shasta.
Shasta County Sheriff Tom Beccaro wasn't surprised when the U.S. Supreme Court decided to uphold the order to release about 46,000 California inmates in 5 years.
We had a high of about 175,000 prisoners in a system designed for roughly about 100,000 prisoners.
Republican Party Chairman Tom Beccaro believes poor Democratic leadership and wasteful programs have led to the failure to keep Californians safe by building adequate prisons. While some politicians are turning it into a blame game, the Sheriff's Association and other committees are brainstorming other options.
It could be home electronic monitoring and supervision. It could be other alternatives to incarceration.
Beccaro supports AB 109, which moves state prisoners to county facilities with the right implementation.
We are trying to work very closely with the governor's office. He has given us time and time again reassurances that AB 109 will not be implemented to the counties in regards to the prisoners and parolees without proper and full funding.
Now, Shasta County would not house any of those state inmates simply because they are already overcrowded. That's due to several years of budget cuts that closed an entire floor of the Shasta County Jail.
Even then, when that floor was open, there was no room in the county jail. We've been doing capacity releases in Shasta County since 1993.
But if the state provided enough funding for operations, Shasta County could house 120 inmates instead of releasing them completely.
We'll continue to examine and work with this issue that is being forced upon us and deliver the best possible service that we can for public safety.
The only prisoners that will be considered for release are those in for things like theft or drug charges. All violent and sexual offenders are expected to stay behind bars, and the state has 2 years to comply with the Supreme Court ruling. For Action News, I'm Britt Carlson.